this week's edition of the Amplivo Weekly Call. In fact, good morning, Amplivo Weekly Call. We have the solution to the plastic pollution. Now, today is a very, we have just had Halloween, supposed to be scary times. Well, what we're saying here now is this is going to get scary because life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Very, very tricky. No one likes it, but hey, if you step out that side, and step into the other side, it'll be difficult to begin with, but believe me, I know Renee does this every day of the week, and there's lots of other people on this call here today as well to do that every day. You step outside of the comfort zone, and all of a sudden, it feels a lot more comfortable being there, and you meet a lot more interesting people as well. So let's just start as we normally do with a little video, and then I'll hand over to Renee. I know he's got lots of material to share with you.
Equipped only with their vision, drive, hard work, and commitment to clean our planet from plastic pollution, Corsair began its journey in August 2020 with a record-breaking first year. As we now celebrate the second anniversary, let's look back over some of the milestones that were reached during our second year. Corsair launched the expansion of its second production facility in Bangkok. CSR plastic credit in its complete form is introduced to the world. The Amplivo network is completely restructured, leading into a streamlined, simple and easy to do home-based business model. The mandatory CSR purchase pools are introduced. More meaningful partners join the Corsair mission. Ford, Nissan, Lexus, Isuzu, Chatrium Group. CSR Services Company is launched, allowing easier entry for our European clients. The weekly distribution of CSR plastic credit begins. 2 new plastic waste-to-oil production units arrived to the Bangkok facility. Corsair continuously improves its operations at its Bangkok and Sa Kaeo facilities. CSR retirement program is launched, allowing CSR users to become certified plastic neutral. CSR savings program is launched, allowing CSR holders to benefit while holding on to their CSR plastic credits. Corsair's Bangkok facility welcomes its first guests after the COVID pandemic. History is made with the initial listing of CSR onto the latoken.com International Public Digital Asset Exchange. CSR becomes the first and the only plastic credit in the world to be traded on a public exchange. CSR continues to be listed on more exchanges, expanding to coinsbit.io and to xt.com, a major international exchange with millions of users. The Catching Plastic initiative is launched in collaboration with more than 100,000 fishermen, whereas Corsair is now also collecting plastic waste from our oceans. Corsair launches a European tour. Corsair becomes the first and the only company in Thailand to receive the prestigious ISCC certificate for chemical recycling of plastic waste. CSR becomes listed on CoinGecko and on CoinMarketCap, further establishing its place in the digital asset community. Corsair now has more than 80 plastic waste collection points and several hundred collection bins located around Bangkok. The value of the CSR plastic credit hits an all-time high on public trading. CSR continues to be listed on more exchanges and expands into P2P-B2P.com, making it the 4th international public exchange to now trade CSR plastic credit. The Amplivo network grows exponentially under the management of Corsair, now including more than 60,000 international members. The CSR mandatory purchase pool reaches over $350,000. Novotel joins the Corsair mission. Corsair and the CSR plastic credit received global media attention, being featured by more than 200 international media outlets during its second year in business. Business Insider, Yahoo Finance, Morning Star, Affiliated Press, Digital Journal, Fox, and 200 other medias. CSR becomes the leading plastic credit in the world. Corsair signs a major international collaboration agreement. During its second year, Corsair has continued its strong and stable growth while breaking records and making history. The company is now recognized internationally and continues to expand with more powerful partnerships than ever before. With a dedicated management team and more people from all over the world joining to support our mission to save the planet from plastic pollution, Corsair continues to grow stronger and is now ready to enter its third year. Stay tuned for exciting updates along the way. Corsair, for a cleaner future.
Buckle up, guys and girls. Your journey, or your new journey, starts here. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Good morning, Rene.
Good morning, Roger.
How are we doing?
I'm fine. Very, very good. And every time when I see the first video, it makes me really happy.
For sure. Wonderful video. Absolutely superb.
Absolutely. So I want to share my screen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So there we go. So in this weekly call, as what Roger mentioned before, is that get out of your comfort zone. And this is a topic we have done that I think 12 weeks ago, and this is really, really good stuff. So be aware of that one and take a notice of that one. So in this week, we want to explain more beyond your comfort zone. And this is one of the first questions. If you just started to go out of your comfort zone, is everything in your life start with a goal. And what are you willing to do to achieve that goal? And this is also a very tricky one, because do you know exactly the steps you must take? And I see that a lot of people have dreams and maybe they have a goal, but if you don't know exactly the steps what you have to take, then it's really, really tough. And for example, when you have a dream and you want to go to Thailand, and everybody knows that you have make some steps. So you must create a budget. You must create the schedule when you want to plan to go to Thailand, with the plane, or I don't know. Maybe you can also go to Thailand with the bus. I don't know, but you must figure out by yourself what you can do with that one, and then you know exactly the steps. But it will be more complicated when you want to reach success, for example. And for a lot of people, they don't really know exactly the steps how to become successful. And this picture, I like this picture as much as I see it every time over and over again, is that a lot of people started with, I won't do it, and then I cannot do it. And this is the first two steps, but I think it's really, really difficult. And then you make the switch, I want to do it. And then you say, all right, how do I do it? And then I try to do it. And this is the first step when you can out of your comfort zone. I try to do it. And if you just try to do it and you walk through the destination of your goal, I really know for sure that you will reach your goal in that one. And you have also needed daily routine for that steps. So if you practice and make the first step in line with your goal, I definitely know for sure that you break out your comfort zone, because you have done a lot of things in the past, what brings you on this moment. But if you want to reach other goals or other directions, that means that you must take out of your daily routine and make a new routine on that one. So a lot of people, and I see that over and over again, is that a lot of people go to work and do every day the same, but they thinking that they want to do other things. But if you wake up and then you have your breakfast, driving to your work all day long, and driving way back, and then you have your dinner, family time, kids, watching news, and go to bed. A lot of people doing that over and over again, 5 days in a week, and complain about the hard work and looking forward to the weekend, and Monday exactly the same. So when you want to change that, what do you want to do to change that situation? And I think that a lot of people agree with me that they want to change the situation, but if you're stuck in the same situation, and we also call it the rat race, if you're stuck in the rat race and you think different ways and you want to change your life, and I think that you agree with me that you must change the things you are doing in that way. So this is more simpler than it is, but it's the way you can change your life as well. So if you want to change your life, build an extra income, for example, an extra income from Amplivo. And if you want to become successful in Amplivo, you need a different mindset. It's not a mindset from 9 to 5 mindset. It's just completely the opposite. And I think this is very important as well. If you just started your business with Amplivo and you are an independent associate, if you have the mindset of an employee, then that will be meaning that you are waiting till your upline telling exactly what you must do. But I think when you just purchase your business license, that means that you create your own business, and then you also become an own boss. So that means that you need discipline, goals, targets, continuation, etc. And this is the change in your mind. Is if you change your mind as an employee into a boss, what can you do? How can you reach the goals, etc., etc. Then you can see that if you change your mindset, you also create new disciplines, goals, targets, continuations, etc. And then you grow out of your comfort zone. And if you look back in a while, then you see the steps what you have taken, and you see exactly what kind of direction you have done in that one. And this is really good. And this is also what I related to the book of Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, is life is only as good as your mindset. So that means that the life you have right now is probably the outcome of your mindset, what you have right now. So if you want to change your mindset, you will see that your life also will be changes in that direction as well. So Amplivo business license and independent associates, in my opinion, is that if you purchase your business license, then you start your own business, and that take a lot of action by yourself, and not lay down for the action what your upline will tell you. So this is, for example, what you can do. It's maybe the first starts with the first question: what is your goal with Amplivo? And some people are just focused on the first 28 days. I mean, that's the really good offer they have. Is in the first 28 days you have a fast start period, and that means that the PCV you needed for become senior executive associate is 50% on the reduction. So that means 6,000 PCV. So I think this is also a very good thing. If you just started your business, your first goal is just to become the highest status rank as you can in the first 28 days. And maybe the goal after that one will be a 1-star or a 2-star, maybe a 7-star. It's just depending what kind of goal you want to reach in Amplivo. And this is just what you can do in that one. Maybe a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. It's absolutely depending what kind of goals you have set for yourself, and then take a massive action in that direction. So what you need to do to achieve your goals is very simple, and that's simple as it is, but on the other hand, it's also very difficult, and that's reach people. If you want to become successful in the Amplivo business and you want to set up your own business and the network, that means that you must reach people, and that's very difficult. So what I see that a lot of people are doing is 95% of the people just send people messages for a presentation, for example. It's not wrong with that. It's good, but the outcome is very low. So keep in mind on that one. This is exactly what you are doing, is just sending people messages for the presentation. And this is in your comfort zone, is safe. And you see, and maybe you have already the experience as well, is that if you send a message for, let's say, 100 people, you get almost 0 reactions back. And that's the trick in that one. So 5% of the people just calling the people for the presentation and makes new friends every day. But I know for sure this is out of your comfort zone. And this is scary when you call just people and for the presentation and make new friends every single day. It's scary because you have not practiced that in your life. And you must go out of your comfort zone if you want to become successful in network marketing in general, but also in relation to Amplivo. This is just the outcome. It's not wrong to send people messages, but this is just the experience, what we see in general, what people reach when they send messages for the presentation is 1 till 3% of all the people just read the message and maybe they want to join the presentation. That means that if you send 100 people a message, that means that 1 till 3 people have maybe interest in that one. And this is just my experience as well, is that if you call the people, and I know for sure that's out of your comfort zone, but if you call the people, you can up to 10% reach the people. So that means that from 100 people, 10 people will go to the presentation. And that's almost times 10. So that's very, very good. So this is just what you can do. And what I see is that the effect of people who send the message, and some of the people make a list of all the contacts in the phone and just send the message for a presentation. And if people don't react on that one, you burn your entire contact list in seconds. And this is my experience as well. And for a lot of people, is just call the people. And if you call the people and they not pick up the phone, then you can send a message, please, can you call me back? It's urgent. And that's always what I'm doing. Can you please call me back? It's urgent. Because what I want is that I want the people on the phone. So if people read that message, it's strange message, please call me back. It's urgent. Most of the time, in a couple of minutes or hours, people call me back. What's happening? What's happening? Nothing is happening, but I want to invite you for a presentation, something like that. So it's very important, and you see that the score percentages of that one is very, very high. So, but you must go out of your comfort zone, and this is also what I'm meaning by that. And I like this picture as well. It's just one T. Just cut one T. I cannot do it instead of I can do it. It's always a choice in your mind as well. If you just say to yourself every single day over and over again, I cannot do it, I cannot do that, I cannot do it, instead of I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, you already feel the difference in energy. I cannot do it. No, I cannot do it. Instead of, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Then your brain is automatically searching for solutions, how you can do it. So this is, maybe you can write some notes and just stick on every door, on the mirror, everywhere where you can see it. If you just read it every single day, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. And that's also what Nike says, just do it. That's the slogan of Nike, just do it. That's simple, just do it. So that means that in order to achieve your goal, you have to do things that are often outside of your comfort zone. So it's up to you what you can do in that one, and you can decide it. But most don't want to do that while they are eager to achieve the goals. And that is a lot of things what I see that people are doing, is that they think the success, but they will stay in the comfort zone, and that's not the comfort zone where you can reach the next status of your goal. So that means, and I hope that you agree with me, that all progress takes place outside of your comfort zone. Because if you have now your comfort zone, that means that you already become successful. But most of the people wants to become successful. That means that all the progress you have to take place is outside of your comfort zone. So keep that in mind. And the more scary it, that's what I like, the more scary it, and the more fear I have, the more I realize that I am on the edge of my comfort zone, and the more I like it, because that's the edge. That's the zone where I can learn new things. And when I learn new things and I make it my own, that meaning that I created a much bigger comfort zone in that way. So this is just what I'm doing. So that means that a comfort zone is a self-imposed boundary where a person will refuse to push past. So doing so often fills him or her with nervousness and anxiety. So I will learn, Roger. So this is very good. So this is just your comfort zone as well. And I have a very good picture on that one. If you are staying in your comfort zone, it's safe, it's trusted, and it's in your control. You have a little risk, and the outcome is, of course, a little reward. The next stage in your comfort zone, when you want to reach the next level, when you want to become successful with Amplivo, for example, you must go to the next zone. And the next zone is that you must go to the fear zone. And in that way is that you are easy to influence because it's fear. And you have a little trust in that one. You think in excuses. Yeah, I want, but it's raining today. And now I just not feel feeling well and something like that. Most of the people has also negative self-images on that one, and they are reactive. But fear is the first zone you must break through. The next thing, and this is also what I like it, and most of the time I use YouTube. YouTube is amazing. That's the online school. A lot of people are using YouTube for searching for funny videos and something like that. But what I'm doing when I have the experience of fear in some areas, then I type in YouTube that thing where I have fear on that one, and I see tons of videos, and listen just listen for people who has already experienced that one and how they become more comfort in the fear, what I'm looking for. And that's the learn zone. And if you take your learn zone and you want to improve yourself to the next level, that means that you must learn new skills. For example, when I'm looking back, let's say 20 years ago, when I started network marketing for the first time, it was really scared to do a presentation in front of the audience. It was really scared because I was then in the middle of the attention. A lot of people are looking at me, and I was really scared. So what I've done, I've bought some books. I was going to YouTube and just public speaking, how to speak fearless, and how to become authentic, something like that. And if you just search on that topics, you see a lot of tons. And when I'm looking and on that videos and reads a lot of books, and then of course you must do it. So it was absolutely out of my comfort zone, but that was my fear. And I used the fear to be aware of what kind of areas I want to improve in my life. So the more fear I have experienced, the more I can search on the solutions on that one, the more I can learn. And if you learn on that one, you learn new skills and you take new challenges. You think in problem solving, not in excuses. And you see in that one, your comfort zone will expand. That means that you don't know what you don't know. And if you know what you don't know, you know what you don't know. And this is what I have done. It's very good. And that thing what you can do, it's really easy. It's in your comfort zone. I mean, everybody can watch the YouTube videos. Everybody can search on that one. It's safe because you can learn by yourself while you are sitting at home, just watching the videos. But in the meantime, you must also practice in the practical way as well. So the next stage, and this is what I have already walked through, and this is what I think, what I like in this expansion of your comfort zone is your growth. That means that living from your ownership, you are the captain of your own ship. You are not the, how do you say that? You know what I mean. You're not the captain in that way. So what you also see is that you can connect it your passion and your purpose in life. And then you understand more and more and more, what is your purpose in life? What are you living for? And I know for sure that your purpose in life is not 9 to 5 until you get on retirement. And then you see what is your passion and how can you connect with your passion while you doing your business and while you become successful. And what I see is that some people wants to travel a lot. Some people wants to work at home. Some people wants to work at home with the laptop. So wherever they are, they can earn the money. And that means that if you can connect your passion with that one, and you need a vehicle on that one, and that can be Amplivo, right? So if you are doing your business and you connect it with your passion, maybe the passion is that you want to travel, that you want to see a lot of from the world, that you want to have experience new way of thinking, or connected with local people, or you want to have the experience of Thailand South or something like that, the Paradise Islands, and you need some money from that one. And if you can combine that while you're doing your business of Amplivo, you collect the people, you earn money, and when you earn money, in the same time we solve the biggest problem in the world. That means the plastic waste problem. And in the meantime, you can travel, you can see some things in the world, something like that. And I know for sure that if you are more in line with that one, in the growth mindset, you are more connected with your passion and your purpose. And if you place your goal on the horizon, you also see your goal on the horizon. That means that if you see your goal clearly on the horizon, and you connect it with your feelings, with your emotions, and you walk through the destination and the direction of your goal, I know for sure that you see your goal in front of you. And with dedication on the way to your goal, you reach that goal, and then you become proactive. So that means you must take a lot of action in line with your goal. And this is just a curve. What I see is that your comfort zone, your fear, your learn, your growth, that means that your new comfort zone have all this kind of elements in it. So that means you can let grow your comfort zone in that one, and that becomes your new comfort zone. And if you have that new comfort zone, that's much easier. And then you see that you reach more things in line in that one. So Roger, hand over to you in this on this picture, because I know that you have also a very good video on that one.
I just wanted to say, guys and girls, in the eyes of Muhammad Ali, if your dreams don't scare the hell out of you, they ain't big enough. So got a great little video here for you.
The cold and foggy winter morning, and I'm standing on the world's tallest bungee platform. The platform I'm standing on is so tiny that I have to stand on my toes and balance myself against the wind. The operator ties one end of the bungee cord to my ankle and throws the slack in the air. I can feel the weight of the rope on my ankles slowly dragging me down. I look down. All the buildings and roads are buried in heavy fog. There is only one voice in my head. I can't do this. So I turn around and tell them that I want to quit. And then I see a huge quote printed on the glass window right next to me. Life begins at the edge of your comfort zone. I don't know why, but this short yet powerful sentence gives me the final push, and before I realize it, I walk straight back to the platform and jump off the world's highest bungee platform. During the 5 seconds of free fall, I remember thinking to myself, it's not as scary as it looks. And that thought led to a whole new world. Every time I hear the voice of fear in my head, I can't leave this job because I'm not going to find anything better. I'm scared of entering a new relationship because I don't want to be hurt again. And even a minute ago, before I walked onto the stage, the voice was repeating in my head. Every time I hear that voice, I take a deep breath and tell myself, it's never as scary. I see life as a constant fight against your comfort zone. You push it, it pushes back. What's the fear that's holding you back? What are you not saying or doing because it's outside your comfort zone? I challenge you to find that comfort zone today. Bravely step out of it. And as you get comfortable again, push it even further. Don't try to get rid of fear. Accept that you will be afraid, and then go do it anyway. As the word said, high on the bungee platform, life begins at the edge of your comfort zone. Thank you.
I just wanted to say there, we're not saying to each and every one of you that you need to go out and jump off or go on and do the world's biggest bungee jump. But what we're saying is life is a lot better when you're outside your comfort zone. It's tough. It really is tough. When the first time, it's a lot easier to be nice and warm and cozy in your jacket and sit there and, or come home, oh, I'm just too busy to do that tonight. I'll just watch TV tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. No, don't put off, for tomorrow what you can do today. Just do it. In the words of Richard Branson as well, screw it, let's do it. I'm going to hand back now to Rene. Rene.
Yeah, thank you very much. And that video, I like that video. This is also what I'm every single morning when I wake up. I have one quote. What I read every single day when I just go out of my bed is that never give up. And if you just have that mindset, never give up, that means that's you have no fear on that one, and just go for everything and expand your comfort zone. I really like this video as well. So what I want to cover is the 7 steps to get out of your comfort zone. And I know for sure that a lot of people agree with me that if you want to reach the next stage in your life, if you want to reach other things what you have never done before, that means that you must go out of your comfort zone. But a lot of people has really problems how to get out of my comfort zone. So I want to just share 7 ideas with you how you can get out of your comfort zone easily. So the first step is get information. And anxiety usually comes from a fear of the unknown. So usually we image the worst case scenario, what could happen when we push past the boundaries, or what make us feel safe. So this is also what I say, that if you have fear and you want to break out of your comfort zones, and just remember the first fear. If the fear is that you have problems with how to reach the people, or how to speak with the people, how to invite the people, that's the first thing what you can do to go out of your comfort zone. Get information. Go to YouTube and type in how to reach people, how to speak with people, how to go out of my comfort zone. And this is very, very easy. As what I told before, is that you need to first educate yourself in that way. It's safe. It's in your comfort zone. The only thing you have to do is just go to YouTube and just type in the things what you want to cover on that one. And if you just watch the video safely at home, that's easy. So another thing is to talk to people who have done the same things, is that you also can do that. So we are exactly in the same area. We are in the network marketing space. So that means that a lot of people has started with the same fear, have started with the same things what they don't like to do that. So if you talk to people who have done the same things, and a lot of people here in this call has chosen for the network marketing space, so just go and phone them. Phone the people in your upline, downline, crossline, I don't care. But a lot of people has exactly the same things. So why you don't talk with them? How have you done that? And what I was saying before, watch the YouTube, read the articles on Telegram. And this is really, really good. Information is power. I have a lot of books on that one, a lot of topics on that one, what I've read in the past. How to make new friends. That's also a book, how to make new friends. How to reach new people, how to speak for the audience, etc., etc. And the more you know about something, and that's for sure, the more you know about something, the less scary and more powerful you feel. So don't be that guy or girl who just thinking, I cannot do that, I cannot do that, etc., etc. If you want to grow, if you want to expand your comfort zone, so that means that go out, get the information, and read a lot of things. So the other thing is have a plan. And this is what I like this picture. A goal without a plan is just a wish. And after you educate yourself, you want to create a plan of action for pushing yourself to the next level. And what you think, with this step, you are going to write down a step-by-step blueprint for yourself, how you are going to get out of your comfort zone. And just start it with easy things to do. And then you create a plan to get the next level as well. And of course, you can also use the duplication system, what we have implemented for the Amplivo business. But what is the first goal? And that's how to reach the people, how to make new friends. And just go to YouTube, get yourself loaded with a lot of information on that one. And if you see how you can do that, then the easiest way is just practice. Just practice. And maybe you know that if you practice, you make a lot of mistakes, but it's not that worst thing. If you make mistakes, that's what I see really good, because you can learn from your mistakes so that you can improve yourself to have a new conversation with the next person with a better level. So if you can do so on that one, you can create a plan. And this is just maybe a plan for Inspire. And this is also the quote what I read it in top of this slide is: success does not come naturally. You have to take action yourself towards your goal. The more action, the more reaction, the faster you reach your goals. And this is also really true. The more action, the more reaction, the faster you reach your goals. So if you have one action in a week, or instead of 7 actions in a week, it's 7 times faster. So this is what you can do, and I call it a monthly routine, is that you can say, all right, my goal is to become junior associate. That means 1,800 PGV, and maybe you want to reach that in your first month. LP stands for live presentation, and GE stands for a global event. So maybe in the future, there will be global events every single quarter. But this is what you can do, and this is what you can make a plan for yourself. What is your first goal you want to reach in Amplivo, for example? Is that in junior associate status or in senior executive associate? It's the plan. What is your goal? What do you want to reach on that one? Maybe you want to become a 1-star. If that's the goal, you need 10,000 in team turnover in different legs. And if you have more information about that one, you can also watch the compensation plan, of course. But this is just what you can do. And just make a plan on that one. And you can also break it down in a weekly routine. Is that, let's say that you have Monday and you plan 3-way calls. Just invite Roger for a call, invite me for a call. We want to help you. Really, we want to help you to the next level. And maybe on Tuesday and Thursday, you can watch the business presentation. Maybe you want to go for yourself to watch the business presentation. If you see the business presentation without guests, you have your connections with the Amplivo. And then you have on Saturday, maybe you can do a fast start training with the people, or on something like that, in business training or what else. And on the Sundays, you have the connection with an Amplivo weekly call, an AWC, an Amplivo weekly call. And what I see is the more action, the more reaction, the bigger the chance that you have to create an interaction. And if you have the repetition on that one, that's the weekly routine in that one. And I know for sure, if you're doing this every single week and you do that for 52 weeks, I know for sure that something must happen in your life. That's for sure, because action is reaction on that one. So this is also a very good scheme what you can improve in your life, of implementing your life, is that you can also create a daily routine. So monthly routine, weekly routine, daily routine. You can choose what kind of people you want to reach. Is that people who want to reduce the plastic waste, or are the people who are more in the business, like the CSR plastic credits? And what you can do, just inviting 5 new people to be a Facebook friends in the same interests. You can do that in just 1 week. And that means that 7 times 5 is 35 people you reach on that one till 70. And if you do so in 12 weeks, you reach a lot of people. You can also post 1 message in a Facebook group, in the right group. So is that the group of the plastic waste or the group in the business? And if you just post 1 message a day, that means 7 posters on that one. And you can also post 1 message on your Facebook timeline. Just every single day, post 1 message on your own timeline. The right message. So you must choose what kind of message you want to put on your own timeline. And if you invite the people in line with the same group and they see your messages on Facebook, they like it, etc. And then you create new friends on Facebook. And probably, maybe you have the right connection, and then you can invite the people for the business presentation. So send message to your friends. How are you? And this is not send message to your friends to invite the people for the business presentation, but just, I'm meaning just the interest from your heart to another. How are you? Just have the interest in other people. How are you? And if you can do so for 20, 30 people, I know for sure that they will get a reaction on that one as well. You can also like Facebook pages in line with your goal. And you can also just calling 1 to 3 friends in that one, just having chit chat, etc. So this is more related to the Facebook, but you can also use TikTok. You can use Telegram. You can use what else do we have no more?
LinkedIn.
Sorry?
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. You can use LinkedIn, exactly, and a lot of things. So if you do so, but this is just your plan to action, and this is out of your comfort zone, maybe, but if you do so, you get a lot of reactions on that one. So this is really, really good one. So step 3, hold yourself accountable. And accountability is another key to breaking through your comfort zone. And you want to tell your friends and about your family what you are trying to do. For example, I tell my parents what I'm doing, and every single day of time when I met my parents, how is your business? So then I must talk about my business. And a lot of friends, I know that I'm in the plastic waste business. So they ask me now the questions, how is the plastic waste business? So this is also what you can do. And this is also how you can you hold yourself accountable. This is an important step because a lot of people in your life will keep you on track. And if you say, yeah, I want to become a millionaire, and you said it to a lot of people, and people love on that one. And when you met the people, hey, millionaire, how are you? So that means that you remember several times what your goal is on that one. And maybe one time you can say, I'm become a millionaire. So you want them to give you that push to the next level. And this is very good. And that will make maybe hard for you to quit, because you know you're looking foolish if you not reach your goal. And if you say to a lot of people, I'm new in the business, I am doing the business for, let's say, the plastic waste, to reduce the plastic waste globally. And in that area and in that business, I become a 1-star. So push yourself in that one as well. So step 4 is take baby steps. And a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And that's always be the case, always be the case. And I like this picture. Take baby steps. If you just take your 1 step, it's just 1 step. But if you take 10 steps in that direction, maybe you can look back and you say, I have already made 10 steps. So break out of your comfort zone starts with the first step. Take a little step. Go to YouTube after this call. Go to YouTube. Type in what your fear is and watch the videos how you can handle your fear. And once you have a plan in place, you simply start with that crucial initial action, taking baby steps. And taking baby steps is really a great way to push yourself to the next level. And I mean, you cannot trying to become an overnight success person. It takes baby steps in that one. But if you take baby steps in that direction, and I know this picture, I like that. Maybe he or she thinks that they want to go in the top. And they see all the steps, but every single step. And I know for sure, maybe it takes 1 day or 1 hour, but I know for sure that this is the goal and that he or she reaches that goal. And that way, take baby steps. And this is also a funny story, how you can eat an elephant. Take little pieces on that one. And then in a while, you eat a complete elephant, that one. So step 5, challenge your comfort zone. To really blast through your comfort zone, you will do what I call the challenge. And this is a rapid fire approach where you do a lot of something that makes you scared. I'm definitely not going to bungee jumping. I'm not doing that one. I don't like that. But I've done a lot of things what makes me really scared. I have done that. I know that was, I think, 25 years ago or 30 years ago. I was going for the first time alone to traveling to Italy. And it was really, really scared on that one. But I have done that. And because I'm not speaking Italian, in that time I'm not speaking English, but I said, all right, I'm scared on that one, but I want to go to Italy. So I take the bus and the train and I go to Italy. And it was really scared, but it was a really, really good journey as well. So this idea here is you're shocking the system into becoming comfortable. And this is what you can do in that one. So, and for example, this is just a challenge for your sales job. Just call 100 prospects in a set amount of time. And let's say that you say, all right, I have 100 persons, and that can completely strangers, but just 100 persons. And just realize that you just phone them in just, let's say, 1 hour or 2 hours, so that you challenge yourselves, how many people can I phone in that one in 1 hour? Yeah, 1 hour. Tang, 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 tang. And maybe you can do that with another person and you can beat each other. How many? I've called already 20. Oh, I've called already 25. So maybe you can challenge each other. So if you do so on that thing and you know for sure that you screw everything, it doesn't matter. What is matter is that you push yourself out of your comfort zone in that one. So number 6, remain positive. And this is also a very, very good exercise as well, is that, and this is just a law. And this is related to the book of Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. So if you have a negative think, the outcome of that one is probably you created negative situations where you see your negative outcome of that one. So if you remain positive, that means that the chance that you attract positive situations is higher than you just thinking in negative things. So this is what I like as well. Even you feel you are yourself bad, or maybe you feel yourself negative, try to find something that you can change your mind in a positive way of thinking and positive vibes. And normally when I feel myself bad, what I'm doing, I step out of that thing what I'm doing and that day, and then I do completely other things. And then maybe you can also watch YouTube. You can read a book or something like that. Some things where you get your positive energy back. And it's up to you. You can do it as well. So number 7, keep expanding your comfort zone. And this is what I like in that one. If you have fear in something and you cover that one and that becomes your new comfort zone, never stop expanding your comfort zone. Even you arrive at your status goal, etc. It's important for yourself to keep pushing your boundaries to the next level. And then you can look for new comfort zones and challenge yourself. And the more you do, the funnier it is. And the more challenge you want, because this is the way you can live and you can expand your comfort zone as well. So this is a very good one as well. I want to share very short the 595 rule, and I have seen this. Let me share my sound. I have seen this video over and over again, and do the things that 95% of the people don't do, so you can achieve the success of the 5% of people who wants to do other people don't do that. So I have a special guest for you, a short message where he explained the 595 rule.
Spend 5% of your time planning, strategizing, thinking, and 95% of your time doing, executing, tactics. I call it the 595 rule. 5% of your time thinking, planning, strategizing, and 95% of your time actually doing. This is where a lot of entrepreneurs get held up, because we're dreamers. We want to change the world. We've got this big mission, this big vision. We've got all these amazing giant plans, and it's so much fun to sit and think and plan and watch videos and draft up what our perfect company, our perfect life, the perfect world's gonna look like. It's a ton of fun. Anytime you get entrepreneurs together and you start dreaming about the future, tell me about where you wanna go, what you wanna build. Those are really fun, easy exercises for us. We love staying there. The problem is none of that stuff actually happens until you do something. Right? The perfect world you want to make, the perfect life you want to build, none of that happens until you actually start doing it. Think about working out as an example, right? You could research all the exercises, you could think about the beautiful life you're going to have when you have your 6-pack abs, but nothing counts until you actually start working out, until you start running and doing your push-ups and doing your sit-ups and your squats and all of that stuff. 5% of your time should be picking the plan, strategizing the plan, and 95% of the time actually doing. You don't want to be in the same spot a year from today, a month from today, heck, even a week from today. We don't want to stay stuck. You don't want to be in the same spot. You don't want to be having the same thoughts to say, I wish I could be further ahead. I should be doing something else. Like to have the frustration with yourself, your life, your lack of momentum. If you don't want to be stuck in the same spot 1 week, 1 month, 1 year from today, the difference is not going to be different strategies that you come up with. You're super smart. You're a smart person, and you're doing this for the right reasons. You've got heart. You want to serve. You want to make a difference. You want to feel like what you do matters. The only tweak you have to make is switching the time you're spending thinking and pondering and in fear and strategizing and moving it to just doing, to just executing, to doing one more. So that's the challenge for today. Look at your calendar for the rest of the today, for the rest of next week. 595. 5% of your time planning, thinking, strategizing, and 95% of your time doing. That will make the difference.
Yeah, I like that. So it's your comfort zone. Breaking out of your comfort zone gives you more opportunities in life, give you more opportunities in Amplivo, and don't let anxiety prevent you from doing what you truly want. Attract your fears and push the boundaries of what makes feel comfortable. So this is my part of this weekly call. I hope you enjoyed it and spend your time for the rest of the Sunday to watch new videos and embrace your fear. Hand over to you, Raj.
Hi guys, we're almost just coming up on the hour, so I don't want to keep you too long and keep you away from your Sunday. But I'm just going to share another little video with you, and I think you'll enjoy this one.
Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. As human beings, we like to be comfortable and do our best to avoid discomfort. The truth is, nobody ever died of discomfort, yet living in the name of comfort has killed more ideas, more opportunities, more actions and more growth than everything else combined. It's about to leave your safe zone. Only where there is risk, there is reward. No one feels great leaving their comfort zone, but that's where the magic really happens. It's where you can grow, learn, and develop in a way that expands your horizons beyond your wildest dreams. It's being uncomfortable that shows you where you can really go. It's being uncomfortable that reminds you you're not where you want to be. Being uncomfortable is your roadmap for living the life you always wanted. Everything remarkable happens beyond the safe zone. By embracing adversity and pushing yourself into new areas, you will slowly expand your comfort zone and achieve great things along the way. Things which once seemed difficult become easy, and dreams which once felt impossible are suddenly within reach. When people tell you you have changed, you know you are on the right path. Everything you want in life is right in front of you. You just have to get up and take it. You want to grow? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Now.
I just wanted to leave you with that because I wanted to say here that really, as Fabian says, it isn't going to kill you. Just why not give it a try? Step outside that comfort zone. You're going to love it. It's absolutely great. Stepping outside your comfort zone, as I said earlier on in the call, you'll meet much better people, or much nicer people who do the same thing. Surround yourself with those people and step outside that comfort zone every day of the week, and you will succeed. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Renee, for having a superb presentation as per usual. Thank you to each and every one of you, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.